G'day, my name's Peter Moran. I'm the Greens candidate for Shellharbour. I'm down here at the entrance to Lake Illawarra today to try and gain an answer to the question, who stole Windang Island? When I was a child, my friends and I used to come over to this part of the world and we'd enjoy walking out through the waves out and exploring Windang Island. However, a number of years ago, the Lake Illawarra Authority decided that they would do some entrance works at Lake Illawarra in order to try and protect and preserve the health of the lake. One of the things that they did during the course of those entrance works was to in fact permanently join Windang Island to the mainland. So in fact there is no Windang Island anymore. What we see over there behind us now used to be a Windang Island, but now it's Windang Promontory. It's connected to the land, and that's had a major impact on the health of the lake. There used to be a strong south to north current that flew up these shores over here, and it scoured the entrance to the lake of sand. Since Windang Island has been joined to the mainland, that current has been disrupted, and we see the effect of that in the entrance to Lake Illawarra and indeed in the health of the wider lake. Whereas when I was a youngster again, you used to be able to swim, surf, ride paddle boats, all those sorts of water activities in the entrance channel of the Lake Illawarra now, to a great degree, that entrance has been sanded up because we've missed the scouring effect of that strong south-north current. Now, it was done with the best of intentions, no doubt, but it seems to me that man should learn by now that you cannot actually improve on nature. The systems that nature has put in are the systems which will best protect the health of the lake. Instead, we've chosen to intervene and put in these hard rock walls which have impacted on the flow of water and impacted on the ability of the lake to scour its own entrance and keep that entrance clean and free of sand. Now, this has a lot of impacts on the lake. The lake is very much less able to flush itself effectively. Now we see that at low tide at the moment, as we have here now, there's vast areas of exposed sand. Unfortunately though, whether it be a low tide, a high tide or a king tide, many of these areas of sand are still in existence. They're still observable, and these have greatly impacted on the health of the lake. It's time for the health of the lake to be looked at by an outside authority. The current state government has disbanded the Lake Illawarra Authority and they've handed it over to Wollongong and Shellharbour councils. Unfortunately though, both of those councils have the view that the best use of the lake is to be made by exploiting its economic potential, and they do that by authorising significant housing developments right on the edge of the lake. The West Dapto housing development, which will go ahead, although it's not on the edge of the lake, it will have a great impact on the health of the lake simply because of the amount of sediments and chemicals that will flow from those houses into the lake. Organochlorine pesticides, petrochemicals from cars, motor mowers, lawn mowers, all these sorts of things, they all end up in the lake, and that's why we need the health of the lake to be protected. It's not good enough to just leave the health of the lake in the hands of two pro-development councils. The Greens today are calling for Lake Illawarra to be established as a state recreation area. This would have a number of significant benefits for the health of the lake. Number one, it would ensure that the proper management of the lake is handled by the state government and is funded by the state government. More importantly, neither Wollongong nor Shellharbour Council can afford to properly invest money in the health of Lake Illawarra. Another advantage it would have is it would give an overriding body who could oversight developments in the lake's catchment area and make submissions about the impact of those developments on the future health of the lake. We cannot just allow local government to go ahead and continue to promote development without any thought of the impact that it will have on the health of the lake. Lake Illawarra is the jewel in the crown of the south coast. We cannot allow it to become a slimy, stinking sludge pit because the local government authorities who are charged with looking after it can't afford to and don't have the will to do what's best for the health of the lake.